Are you sleeping on WordPress Image SEO? If you are, then this video is perfect for you. You're going to get everything you need, loads of free downloads to automate that process for you. Let's dive into my WordPress Media Library. So I'm just going to click on one of these images that I've uploaded. And we can see here that we've got a caption, a description, an alternative text. Now, filling that out every time is annoying. So is there a way that we can automate that process? Well, the answer is yes. But before we do that, let's start with why. So if we have a little look at this one here, why have some alternative text? Well, this is actually for visually impaired readers, but it also helps Google understand what that image is about, and it is a definite ranking factor for SEO. The description's also super useful as well. You can include keywords in there, and Google does sometimes index that and can help you rank higher. The caption's not so important for SEO purposes, but still useful, and also useful if you want to render it on the front end. All right, let's now talk about what you're going to get. So you're going to get a zip file that says Image SEO Automations. Go ahead and unzip that. And in there, you're going to receive three things: image to webhook, image to ChatGPT, and assistant prompt. The first one we're going to look at is the image to webhook. So you're just going to go ahead and open that. I'm opening it in Cursor, open it in Visual Studio Code. And you're going to note this webhook URL. That's going to be the only thing you're going to need to change. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and copy all that, and I'm going to use WordPress code just to add that, and I've called it image to webhook, and I've just pasted that in here. Press save, and the important thing here is to choose admin only. We don't want this to run on the front end, we just want it to run as admin only. If you're confused, just Google WordPress code plugin, download it, would fully recommend the plugin, and you can just plonk it in here. If we just look at this very briefly, I'm just going to find PNG here. Basically what this is doing is checking if the file that's uploaded to the media library is a PNG or a JPEG. That's it. Then what it's going to do is it's going to send that file over to a webhook, which is the webhook URL that we talked about, that we need to add here. So you're going to pop your webhook URL in here. The second thing you're going to get is the make.com blueprint. So this is going to be a blueprint for make.com. I'm assuming you're a make.com user here, and you're going to go ahead and import that. Now, once you've imported that, that's going to look very similar, apart from this module, to this, okay? And in here, essentially what's happening is new image gets uploaded to your WordPress Media Library, and it triggers this webhook, okay? And let's just now see that in action. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to run this once. I'm going to go ahead and drop my thumbnail for this video into here. Now, just as that's uploading and we're seeing this run, obviously there's other ranking factors for images, one of them being size. So I'd fully recommend installing a plugin that can reduce your image size and optimize your images so they're as kind of as small as possible, but retaining the quality. Okay, so let's talk through what's happened. So the webhook has received the image URL and the media ID, which is great. It's then passed it into an assistant that we've got set up. Okay, now you'll need to do this, and all you'll need to do is go to assistants. So the assistants in OpenAI, and create a new assistant. And I've also, in your little folder, given you the prompt here, which you can use and edit. This is the prompt that I'm using for this website, and you can edit that however you'd like. Just ensure that you have selected that you want that output as JSON. Okay, that's really important. So just ensure you've selected that. Then what's going to happen is going to send in here, it's going to send the image title. Now, when I've uploaded this file, what you'll notice that I've been pretty lengthy with my title. And the reason I've been that is that that's going to be the key for our assistant to say, hey, what is this image about? You'll also note in here, I've included the image URL. So it's going to look at that image, see what it is, and describe it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the data that comes out of ChatGPT, which is going to be this, and we're going to parse it. So that's going to give us essentially a nice output here, and we'll have a little look at that on the back end of WordPress in a minute. And finally, we're going to update that item in WordPress. Now, if we go back to this here, we can currently see there's nothing in there. I'm just going to go ahead and refresh. And now we can see the automation has run. We've got some great alternative text here. We've got a title. We've got a caption. We've got a description. So we've got a great output here. And basically all that's happened is I've uploaded to the media library and I've got all that information in there. So it's super effective, super easy, and it's kind of, I love things that are set and forget. So that's running there. So every time I upload to my media library, I know I'm going to get those fields filled out. All I have to worry about is the title. So good luck. Hope you enjoy the downloads and hope you found it useful.